Feels like New Year's Day, feels like being born.
Welcome back, gang.
Feels like coming out of the womb, It's like you're in there and it's comfortable and it's safe and now you're out, you're born, the lights are on, it's bright, chaos.
It's coming! It's coming!
Are you sure this is safe?
Oh, it's in the bag already. It's a chance.
Just great to start. First day of school, homecoming, like Christmas Day, all wrapped into one day. Just want to build. Just want to keep building. This is the idea of see if we can be better today than we were yesterday, better tomorrow than we were today. Me, it's just I'm this with that. A plane taking off the runway. It goes from a dead start. And it starts to build up speed, and it gets so much speed that it just has to get off the ground, and then it takes off, and it's not too long until you're about 30,000 feet. Just making sure that we don't have any mishaps. While we're in that, I call it glide. We're in the glide time. Those injuries that happen, day one or day two, they're the long-term kind, they're the 6-month kind. Yeah, you see me going like this, I tell the guys, take that as a compliment. That's somebody pulling you back. That's not somebody going, come on, get going.
Junior starting on NFI, what happened with him?
Oh, he had a non-football injury, appendicitis. He had appendicitis. Awesome that, catch those early. Called Melanie, his mom, and she diagnosed it pretty quick on the phone, and got him right into a hospital, and he needed his appendix out.
When would you expect him back on the field?
I don't have my medical degree. Wait and see.
Justin in the quarterback room, what things are you going to be looking for him early here in training camp?
He's mastered everything in terms of the offense, the plays, the cadences, the defensive structure, the protections. The amount of work that he's put in has been incredible. All those things, it's already at the master level.
See Gus in the team drills, do you know when he'll be back in those?
Yeah, Gus, as they're being released back into the wild, we're doing it judiciously. We're coming off an injury, the glide theory is even longer runway.
What was it like, obviously first year here for you, with this complex, fans here and the rooming today?
Yeah, just amazing. Everybody's first impression is this is, it's incredible, it's amazing. Not only is it, things are going to jump out of you, how beautiful it is, aesthetically, and how the grass, it's as good as any grass anywhere, and it's designed for safety, and 3 fields of it. But then inside, it's all football. This was designed by football people who knew exactly what they were doing. Everything for us, for me as a coach, there's the locker room. Right next to that is the training room. The other side is the weight room. The meeting rooms are right above the food area. The chance to fuel. It's everywhere you look. To hydrate is just a step away from everything that you need. Us coaches, we can hunker down. We got a great area to hunker down. Meeting rooms, are just what we need right next to each other. There's a lot of part of the days where I'm just thinking, how can we utilize this facility? How can we get anything and everything to help us win games? Because it's all at our fingertips. Tiffany's coming pretty daily. Had another one this morning. It's just stuff that's going to help us, but put them up to all those that created this, designed this. As Gus Edwards said, this is what it's supposed to look like. This is what it's supposed to be like in the NFL. It's great. It's incredible. I could lose count of how many times you're in a meeting as a coach and you want to demonstrate. Hey, stand up. Let me demonstrate this to you. To have some space to be able to do that is very valuable. Even if the pads aren't, first step that we take, it's like life, the first step, a decisive one. In football, low, bend in the knees. Then we add the second step, the third step. Our guys have been really good. Some position battles, defensive line, offensive line, linebacker, edge. We won't know for sure what's best schematically or player-wise if we get those pads on. You saw us run a lot of plays. The things you can be most game-like, the throw game, some more of the zone runs. Goal line, short yardage. I love practicing goal line and short yardage when the pads aren't on. To do goal line and short yardage, you need it to be either live tackle football just like the game or a walkthrough. The highest compliment you can give a coach is he's a football coach, football guy all the way. Or if he was a chess player, he would be one of those guys that'd be elite, how many moves they can think ahead, not a master chess player. When it comes to be able to knowing exactly how the defense is going to attack our offense and be able to counter that, then to be able to put them in stressful situations, he's a master class when it comes to football. That first day, we're going to have a lot of reps in training camp, 900 some before it's all over. I could stand up here and applaud them, and they look good, didn't they? I mean, they really looked good. A bunch of the guys looked really good. I just don't want to over-compliment that. We're still on the runway.
Me personally, I want this team I want our identity to be a bully, as Coach Harbaugh would say. We want to be bullied, and we want to be able to bully people and do whatever we want to do. It starts here in camp, and we're going to get that. We're going to get to it. We're going to work for it every single day. We got the guys to do it. He's a genius. He's a genius, man. I'm comfortable. Not only Gus, we got Batty Bozeman, and with Gus being back there with me, it'll be good. We know how we complement each other, so it'll work well. The run game, everybody got to be. It's about chemistry for the offensive line. The offensive line that we have is pretty talented. We'll get it going pretty quick. You got to be patient with everything. Say you're trying to get some muscles. You pretty swole. But look, say if you try to get some... But look, no. Seriously? No, I'm being serious. You look good, man. You're not slouchy. You're not sloppy. But... You go into the gym, you're like, man, I've been lifting so much and I don't see nothing. And you give up. Then you might have been like just that close to getting what you wanted, right? So that's kind of like, I think that's his philosophy. You got to keep working on it, keep being patient. The next thing you know, that thing is going to hit. That's in the game too. Like in the game, the run game, if I'm getting stopped, I know it's first quarter, second quarter, all right. The defense is pretty fired up, especially on the away game. Like the crowd's loud, everybody, the energy's loud. You know that they're going to be ready. Like everybody's going to be ready. But I know during the course of that game, I'm like, all right, you got to stay with it. Keep trusting everything that I know. Because just that one time, bam, big run. Now we're going, You're going to get that. You're going to get there, man. You go. Out there. You're killing me. Your beard. You've been sticking with it. Right. Look. Mine's patchy too. I think you want to start on this foot. What is your name? I'm Dan. Dan the man. Don't make no bad articles about me now. Look, I was giving you a compliment. The film's the film, man. The film will be there. I'm still young. I'm only 25. He's a dude. I love Justin. I love his game. I love him as a person. We play Call of Duty together. That's the reason why I came here, to help that guy win. I want to help him. I want to help Derwin James. I want to help my fellow Buckeye, Joey. I want to help those guys get a ring and bring some hype to the Chargers in L.A.
Very impressive with Joel, his teammate. Great guy. He's going to be a great player. Just the way he moves, the way he learns is really impressive. You got to be patient. Can't get frustrated with stuff early on. Just trust the process, and that's exactly what we're doing. There's really nothing like training. There's really nothing you can do to emulate like our job in the offseason. It's really kind of like a physical body-on-body thing. So, having a chance, even without pads, to go against our defense, it's great. Just kind of knock the rust off and get going. And, as we go, we just keep polishing and polishing. I feel like we've taken some really good steps towards establishing our identity. I know a big part of what he wants is physicality, and we're all excited about that, but it's hard to do without pads. So haven't quite gotten there yet, but, we're hungry for it, and we're going to be ready. Just the mentality, going and getting it, being physical downhill. And it was very exciting for sure, and we're going to be a physical team. And as an O-lineman, you just love that. Honestly, one of my first impressions, I didn't really know a lot about his coaching background as far as everything he's done, but he just kind of like can patrol around practice, and some of the feedback he was giving us over at the O-line Indy, I was like, okay, I can tell you've coached O-line before. And so I think it's like that. He's been around, so just his knowledge of the game is very deep. He can apply it very well. He knows how to coach people, which is always appreciated. It's looked good. Like anything, there's ups and downs. It's a difficult-ass game, and going from tackle to guard is hard. I think he looks really good. He's going to kill it. He's a really good athlete. He's very smart. He knows the technique. It's just a matter of going from tackle, where you have a lot of space, a little more time, to guard. You're in a phone booth, and everything happens so quickly. So he'll get it. Great. He's another guy. I love the way he coaches, the things he says. They really resonate with us. They make a lot of sense, and it's been awesome.
Coach has a great plan of just how to get the guys off the ground, glide into the first couple of days and get everybody acclimated again. Training camp right now feels about like training camp last year with Jim Harbaugh and how he goes about building a team. There's nobody better. There's nobody better in football at building a team than Jim Harbaugh. We're going to be physical. We're going to be tough. Joey and Khalil are phenomenal players, first of all, phenomenal people, phenomenal guys to be around because of their drive, how good they want to be, how hard they work, continue to progress them. I think the depth in that room will help both of those guys. And so really happy to add Bud and also have a couple ascending young players like Thule. I'm really, really excited about that room, and in particular those guys kind of leading from the front. Some players have skill set, that's something they're really good at, and that they can really affect the game. He happens to have a lot of those, so I don't really want to pigeonhole him into, hey, he does this well. He does a lot of things well. He's one of the best players in the NFL, and we are happy, lucky, blessed to have him be a leader of our defense and be a guy. And I just look forward to trying to, put him in the best position for him to be successful and to affect our defense in a positive way. So look forward to seeing how all that shakes out, using his versatility throughout the course of camp and throughout the course of the season. John is a pretty proven commodity in this league. Really happy with him. We're going through install. The offense is going through install. We sort of just kind of have a flavor of the day, so to speak. We kind of start back over at camp, and so today was the third practice. Right in the middle of it. 3 days in, we've got a few different coverage variations in and different things in the front. We'll continue to add over the next 4, 5, 6 days each day to try to get the volume in, assess what I think we could be really good at, start to focus on that. Right now, it's a little bit of everything. Seeing what clicks. We want to do what we're good at, and we might not be good at everything. We might be good at a couple things. We might be good enough that our versatility is what makes us good. Kind of just see how it shakes out as we go. Yeah, just 3 days into the install right now, and happy with where we're at. But another guy, right? Like, played a long time, has been really successful. There's organizations that defensively have a reputation. He was drafted into one that just about every year they're good on defense, and you turn on their tape and you feel how they play. We want him to bring a little bit of that edge and talk to the guys about why it was like that there, and how can we're trying to build that here. So really happy with the addition of Bud. I think he's going to enjoy playing in our scheme. I think he enjoys being around the other really good players in that room. Look forward to seeing those guys work together and all be productive for us. I think everybody has to show up every day and try to continue to prove themselves, continue to earn their jobs.
Great. I really look forward actually to going to meetings and hearing what Coach Harbaugh has to say every day. It's always something interesting with him. It's been a great start with how I'm rushing, but it's every year. You come here, it's first few days, you're rusty. You got to kind of get back in the swing of everything with the pass rush timing and your moves and your hands and all of that. It's easy when, you have a great staff around you have a lot of great guys, want to perform well for them. Pretty confident in myself that my best years are still ahead of me. A few more years of my physical prime left, hopefully reach that next level, which I think I've had some great years. How great our room is. Me and Khalil aren't here. Probably we'd have Bud and Thule as starters, so we're pretty much playing out there with 4 starters. He really impressed me as a rookie. Even last year when he was on the field, we felt totally confident in him to do the right thing and not only execute the plays, but also make plays. I feel like there's no drop-off. Maybe some people have forgotten kind of the player I can be. I've always enjoyed proving people wrong, whoever that is. He's a great coach. He has a great perspective on life and football. The coaches are ramping us up in the right way.
On smooth.
This week been?
It's going pretty smooth. I can't wait to put the pads on. That's how I'm able to tell what's going on. But so far, it seems pretty smooth.
To glean for yourself without pads on?
In a way, it's not much to judge off of right now. But everybody flying around, I can tell that. But it's like you're gonna fly around with the pads on too. I want to see that.
These first 3-4 practices, how is it different maybe from other coaches and camps you've been with? Because he's called it the glide method.
Definitely feel like a glide. It's definitely trending like he says with the glide method. And you can tell he's giving everybody else a voice on the team, whether it's scouts or whether it's players like Chris Rump, Jared Patterson is going to be speaking. It's unique in that way. Pretty unique to hear everybody's job title, what they do, how they do it. I think as a player, you need to hear those things. But different kind of, like he says, make you harder to break. I can see why he says it in that way, like building blocks from ankles to knees to hips to elbow joints. Everything is intentional. Something that I haven't experienced so far being in the NFL. It's at another level with her, whether it's flexibility, whether it's strength. It's hard to talk about scheme right now. Everything is different. It's unique in the sense of how you try to simplify it, make it easier for the guys on the back end, especially. Just being in the beginning stages.
How closer are you and Joey? I know you kind of joked earlier when you said stuff. You guys joked
before the crib. No, man, we're late. I think the UFC fights on tonight. Yeah. We about to go watch. That's my guy, man. This is how close we are. It's hard to explain our relationship to the media. I can tell you maybe after. Yeah, but that's my guy, man. That's my dog, man. It's my brother, man. I love him. How much work that guy puts in, how dedicated he is to the game. But it's energetic, man. It's energetic. It's contagious. That get off, and it's definitely gonna be different, man. Something I've never done before. I'm looking forward to it. Can't speak on it too much. I don't want to give nothing away. But it's gonna be unique. Man, it's dope, man. It's dope, man. There's a lot that went into it. I'm looking forward to working with him so we all can get better. He's a solid dude, man. I can tell he work hard, and that's all you can ask for.
Guys still call you Smoke Show?
No, we ain't raced yet. I think it's intentional that Coach Dillon, he ain't had us race yet. I know Tully was talking today, but we gonna see what happens Monday.
Finally put my finger on it. Man, I just love these guys. It's the players, it's the coaches, it's everybody in the organization. Just everybody doing anything and everything they can to help our team win. It's been infectious throughout the coaching staff and the entire organization. And love these guys. Marco and Ben Herbert are in charge, running the show there. Get them enough volume, but get them the right amount of volume. That glide theory is in full effect. I don't know. I'm not going to categorize it. What it is or what it is not. Abundance of caution. He's working through something. That's exactly what I said. He's working through something. We'll see. We don't know who the best players are right now. We've just got 4 days. How are we going to know who the best one is? I mean, they're going to play the best. We're going to play the best player. How do we know who the best is? They're going to be the ones playing the best. We just want to get better each day. Better today than yesterday. Better tomorrow than we were today. When the pads come on, that's not some kind of magical thing that's going to determine day one of the pad. I want our guys to continue to play the same tempo, same rules of engagement that we have so we can get better at football. We can keep this team healthy. I get excited about pads. It protects guys. He's one of those guys that's just willing anything and everything to help the team get better.
We've heard a lot about Jordan McFadden this week. Fullback, maybe we actually see him running out there in motion. For Roman talking about him and there's possibly like a tight end.
Really see it right from the beginning. Looking at the tape, how athletic he was, how light he moves on his feet. Joe Ortiz suggested fullback. That's fullback and then tight end. He can block in line. He can block from off the ball. We're excited about what he can bring. Really excited to get so caught up in what you're doing and it's training camp and anything and everything for the greatness of Los Angeles Chargers. The cool thing about being head coach, you get to coach all the positions. I was just working with kind of screen technique. I really like our running backs. Can't really wait to watch them get out there, especially in the preseason games. Because I got some really high hopes for Dot, for B, for Isaiah, and for Kamani. We all know what Gus and J.K. Dobbins can do. I've been seeing nothing but good things from all four of those backs. Topic of the day, the first topic, I see in the weight room for half the practice. I mean, there's guys I'm taking and going, and that's what you want to do. I mean, I keep telling them, take it as a compliment. Take that as a compliment. Each and every guy that we've talked about, they're the kind of guys you got to pull back. You don't have to talk any of them into it in training camp over 46, 47, 48 days. We play our first game. J.K. wants to take every rep. He's the kind of guy you got to pull back sometimes.
Welcome back, gang, gang, gang.